Finally Gaming presents the only game in the space race. Yes, it's Astroneer! And in this episode, it's True Flat in adventure mode.
Jack! Hey, buddy! What's he doing? Hey, Jack! Come over here! Jack! Hey, dude! How's it going? Are you good? Glad to hear it. Hey, buddy, guess what we're going to be doing? Yes, it's something with the soil. I'm going to be helping you get that true flat, because it looks like you're having a bit of a troublesome time. Well, folks at home, I'm going to be showing you and Jack how to make true flat with, I'm going to whisper this quiet because you'll get excited, dynamite. Oh, he heard me, Jack. That's right, dude. You better get excited because it's one of your favorite things. Yes, it's dynamite. Woo! Are you ready? Yeah, I'll take that as a yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, at home, I'm going to be showing you how to get true flat in adventure mode. Although we're in creative right now, that's a nice and easy way for us to be able to get dynamite. And please show the love by sharing that like button, helping us out here at BCG, and yeah, showing that love. Wait a minute, Jack! Jack, where you going? Jack! Jack, come back! Dude, where you going? I have no idea what that boy's doing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready, because we're about just under a minute ready to go live. So get your suits on, let's go!
Space suits! Where on silver has Jack got to?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome welcome back to Pro Zelly Gaming. And here's the man himself. Yes, it's Zelly. Here I am. Hey, how you doing, folks? Welcome on down to Pro Zelly Gaming. Here with me, Zelly, and we are blasting off into the stars with my favorite game. Yes, it's Astroneer. Say hello. How you doing? I hope you're all doing well. I hope you keep it safe out in the world. Let me turn the fan off because it's blowing me away. Before we go any further, let me welcome on down for the first time ever. Yes, it's Lance. Congratulations, Lance, on getting that first spot, dude. And we got white lights up in the house. We got our major moderator, Stackman. And we got our great friend, Skyfall. How you doing, Skyfall? And we got Ron up in the house. How you doing, Ron? But welcome on down. I hope you're all doing well. And I am starting a fresh save right now to show you guys and gals how to upgrade what you usually do in Astroneer to a professional automation level. So if you didn't catch any of the trailers or any of the information on the brand new thing, there was a few bits of my stuff in the trailer. Again, it was quite exciting. It was absolutely awesome. And that was the factory that I built. And we're abolishing that factory because that factory's old news. Vegio, what's up, dude? Vegio's up in the house. Give Vegio a nice warm welcome. So we are abandoning that factory because it is old hat. There is quite a few things that we have to kind of address and fix within that save. So yeah, may as well just start again. So we are here, right, on silver. I'm going to start a new base, but I'm going to be doing the automation on different bases this time instead of just bringing it all to silver. So without further ado, let's crack on, and I'm going to show you how you can upgrade your day-to-day doings in Astroneer. So let's head over to we're going to go North Pole. We like North Pole, and it's no we're not. I decided I'm not going to go to North Pole. I'm going to go to the nearest gateway to the habitat, which is right there. You can find it underneath the starband. There's the starband there. It runs right around the planet, and we're going to land here. Now, the factory that I built last time was like a traditional Earth factory. What you stereotypically think of those jagged roofs, but this time I'm gonna do several factories in one. That's the attempt. Yes, I'm going to be doing this in creative because there's so much to do, and it's a lot quicker for me to show you. So there's a new series. Well, there's a couple of new series that are coming to BGG now that the Automation 2 is here. One is how it's made. So we're going to be going through a whole series of how it's made in Astroneer, and that's all to do with the resources and some of the setups of like kind of how it's done. The other series is going to be Road to Automation, and that is basically a tips and tricks video of showing you how to get to fully automate everything you do within the world. A word of advice: do not put the counter repeater on your backpack; they will break. Roger that, thank you very much. So you got the update today, and the reason you got the update late, I did say in my video on Monday that you get it on Tuesday. The reason you got it late is because we all tested it, and that's what System Era does. They give it to us to test to see what's kind of working and what's not working, and we found some major boo-boos. One of those major boo-boos being to do with the auto arms, and the auto arms just weren't working properly. So they rather, as Joe put in the tweet, they'd rather delay it, get it right, than put out a version that is bugged, that is going to cause you more problems, especially with your concurrent saves. So they did that. Lance says, BCG, do you play Subnautica? And if you happy, I haven't played the new update. I've been waiting. So just to give you a thing with me and Subnautica, I played Subnautica a long time ago, for a long time, on the original one, and I played it over and over and over and over again. I was playing on Xbox, and because Xbox was behind PC, it seemed like the game was taking forever to get to the point of we can get further in the game in the story. Obviously, it was in early access as well, so that's being understandable. So below zero, I'm giving it more time for more content because I will just blast through it and I'll be like, there's nothing left to do. The series is then going to go stale, so I like to wait. But yes, it is on the thing. Yes, there were bugs. Is this on a set? So this one isn't a server. So Skyfall, thank you for mentioning that. Our BZG servers, all three of them are going to get reset. So say goodbye to all the saves. I am going to back them up. I am going to share them with our wonderful community. But the Discord server is going to be wiped. The supporter server is going to be wiped. And the Flatlander server is going to be wiped. And we're going to start afresh now that we've got... I need to put this fan on. It's still warm. Now that we got Automation 2.0. But the first step I'm going to do is I'm going to create a flat surface. How do we do that? Well, nice and simple, since we're in creative mode. And I hope you've managed to catch the new True Flat video using Dynamite. Skyfall obviously tested that out, and as we found, it was only happening on half blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nice area. Let's put our deform speed up, our size, and let's get rid of most of the soil. Let's put our range up as well so it makes life easier. And what we're going to do is just going to create several areas, and just like we did with the True Flat one, I'm going to bring it to the edge of the natural surface. So let's just run this out. And by the way, folks, I was downloading the latest plane sim, which is a Microsoft one. And yeah, very frustratingly, it stopped at the 3 gigabytes and won't go any further. So I'm going to try and fix that for tomorrow, because I want to start a series on that, because I think it'd be quite fun to do a Zelly Airways series on that game, and it looks pretty cool as well. So we'll fix that. Right, oh, I need to turn off a couple of items. So let's disable collecting resources. We don't want to collect resources. So what I'm going to do is just create a nice space that we can work with, an area that I'm going to be happy. And as I say, the first thing I'm going to teach us about, right, I'm going to show you is an automation system to do with the rovers. So that's the first thing that you're really going to get to, because when you get to automation level, you really need to have your chemistry labs. You need to kind of have everything all ready to get to that point of automation. So this is like for not when you first start, unless you unlock the automation arms, because automation arms are pretty cheap to unlock in bytes and also to craft. So they don't require like ridiculous resources in the recipes. So it's something that you can put together. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a rover setup, and that's going to allow you to do some stuff. BH, how you doing? Thank you so much for the content. Thank you very much for that wonderful support, ladies and gentlemen. We might have Big R's going to take some damage off the stream boss there, but check out BH keeping the lights here. Keeping the lights on here at BCG. Thank you very much for your support, dude. And thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah. But you get yourself up there. Just to bear in mind as well, people, that we are fundraising for Extra Life. It's at the very top there. We have a goal. We're at $5,139. And I'm aiming, towards the end of August to get 5,500. So if you want to spend some dollars, save some kids, help heal as we play games by going to the Extra Life link and supporting it. And just as a little fun fact, I am part of the System Era team over there, headed by the wonderful dev of communications, that's Joe. Right, okay, so we're going to munch all this away. But yeah, thank you very much, Sylvia. How you doing? BH, I'll read your previous comment. BCG Online, been watching your Astroneer videos with my son. Great editing, by the way. Inspirational to get the game on Xbox as we play Astroneer all the time. My son loves the automation. I'm glad he loves the automation. I'm glad you enjoy our content. I like to spend a lot of time in our content and do different camera angles and stuff like that. I'm all about the cinematics and making it kind of look like a, like a little mini movie series. So let's get rid of some of this excess soil. What it is, we'll boost it up, otherwise we'll be here all day. And let's be honest, we don't have all day. We've got to move. So the first video you're going to get tomorrow is basically what I'm going to show you tonight. So this is me kind of getting set up, and it's going to help me out. Now, if you hadn't seen my automation factory, there's one system that I was quite proud of that I developed in there, and it was to do with the soil canisters. Now, I will be setting it up tonight as well, but it is kind of redundant in the way that I'm going to upgrade it. Well, I say upgrade it, I'm going to bypass it, because nobody really minds with the small canisters anymore because we have the medium canisters. So I'm going to have kind of half and half. And as I talk and explain these things, and you're probably thinking, what is he on about? Well, once I start doing them, you'll kind of understand. But first, I need the space, and this is like the pain in the butt bit, because it takes a little minute to do. So we're going to create. Hold on. Sorry, I needed to cough, and my Elgato Stream Deck isn't plugged in, so I can't just go click, cough, cough, and then carry on. Lance says, I like X playing more because you can play with the buttons. Okay. Have you ever thought about ever playing Astroneer? So I'm going to wait until the end of the month until I splurge on a few more games. Obviously, just funds permitting, really. So YouTube's paying out this month, thanks to the amazing Big R and the few others that have helped the channel. Again, BH, yours goes towards next month's payout, which is absolutely awesome. So the way things go here, how I use our funding, Patreon stuff. Anybody who subscribes to Patreon gets in our videos. Obviously, you get mentioned as being a producer or director, depending on whatever level you choose, and that goes towards the software that I use. I mean, the software I use, I pay £50 a month. It's on the subscription with Adobe, so Patreon goes towards that, and it also goes towards upgrades when permitting. And then the YouTube stuff and the Twitch stuff, that goes towards kind of the gaming side of things, paying for the servers, and just getting more games, and obviously paying for rent and stuff, because certainly got to live. Food, because they like food. But yeah. Boop. So end of month, I'm going to splurge on a few games. There's a couple that I've got my eye on. Will you play... Dude, I looked at that game, Statman. So Statman said, will you be playing Zilly's kitty game when that comes out? So I've put it on my wish list, and yeah. Oh, and yeah, I do put games on my wish list. So if you ever kind of like can't wait for Zelly to give for me and refer to himself into the third person, if you can't wait for me to get games, you can always just buy them and send them. You can send gifts on Steam. Hasn't that be kind of going, please buy me games? Just saying, if you ever want a game, I will always play games that I gifted, as I do. Okay, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. And by the way, if you don't have this game, 35% off. Boom, it's on sale right now on Steam. Links are below if you want to get there. That flat is not flat. So we're going to craft this area. I don't want to go too much. So basically, I want to create sections. So there we have a beautiful flat spot. And what I want to create is kind of hexagons. Hexagon zones. Hold up. I forgot about gifting. Give me a sec. Ooh. 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 But Astroneer, I've seen a bit of Z1's play on Astroneer, so yeah, you know, that'd be something. I like me games. I play anything and anything. Entertainment value, always, within gaming. Love it. If not gaming, I'm usually eating or sleeping. Episode 2, getting over it. Oh, you've got no chance. No chance of me playing getting over it, right? I cannot play games that frustrate me. I just can't, because I will just... I will eat my microphone. I don't know, chew the wire off my mouse. I'm part of the modding team for Astroneer. Really? Oh, dude, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, for those who don't know, Veggio does... he does our bot. For our Discord, so if you want to check that out, jump in our Discord. And also, if you're a big fan of Astroneer, if you join our Discord, you get free access to our Astroneer Discord server. Lovely stuff. Absolutely free. Enjoy it. I pay for it. For you guys to have a safe space within a world out there amongst the stars to find other gamers to have some fun with. And most of them are right here tonight. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, I've got sweat in my eye. That's not good. Yeah, it's gross. Okay, so we're going to move this down. We're going to get a level block. I'm I'm going to also delete these. So I want to see the area that I've got. Right, okay, that's... No, put it down. There we go. So we're almost at the bottom there. We are spot on the bottom of the Triptech Gateway. So as I say, I want to create an area. So let me just get my eye in. We're going to create our first area. Our first area, as I say, we're going to do little departments. And this department here is all about the vehicles and how we can do it. So I've got... I want to build something cool, as we do. So I want to... Okay, I'm going to try and explain in words. Please bear with me. Stand by. The idea is that you go around, get a rover, and you can go mine all the normal stuff that you do. So I know that mine has changed now because you can use the thumpers, those big massive things you can put on a deposit, and you can get, 15 times more the resources than if you dug them up. But at the very start of the game, you can't do that because they require a lot in the recipes, so it's kind of a lot further on the game before you get them. So this is something I want to develop for the meantime before you get to that stage. So each planet is going to be different for what you need. I explain why, because each planet has its own resources. So on this planet, you've got resin, you've got compound, you've got quartz, you've got graphite, you've got ammonium, you've got malachite, you've got laterite, and you've got astronium. On top of that, you've also got a mixed match of other materials that you can pick up in the game, such as scrap when you find them throughout the world. Also wind turbines, small solars, large solars. So we want to have those automated. Apart from the large stuff, we can't do those, or the medium stuff, the tier ones. So I want to create a system that you can drive your vehicle in. It picks it up and it sends it to a auto sorting center. So that's what I want to have. I want to have it picking it up like I had in my other save, but that was like for soil, but picking up the resources and then auto sorting it in the right way. So it, one arm takes it and it just puts it all there. Incoming package, Zelly. Ooh, my eye burns. Have a swell or chilly. Ooh. Ooh. Zelly, now dig some holes. Enjoy! Everybody, right now, give me some major hive for our man, Veggio. For sharing the love, we got Astroneer. So we got a new series to start there. Where's your grab? What? What you on about? What you mean, Sylvia? We go woo from Lance. I don't know why it's hiding that, but we're going to show it. We got some hype, stupid keyboards to Sylvia. But yeah, give it up for Veggio. I think I've got chili in my eye because it's burning. We're going to accept that. Thank you very much, Veggio. You are absolutely awesome. And as I say, that's one way to get your games played right here. We're going to add it to the library. And it always does this, right? It goes, you're about to add a game to your library. And then it goes round and round and round and round and round. And it keeps going round and doesn't actually disappear. So we're going to click the X. We're going to close that. Astroneer has been added to your account. The next time you open it, it'll be there. I thought it crashed it. Okay. We're going to play some Astroneer. I'm going to play some Astroneer tomorrow. Wee! All because you're amazing content. Thank you very much, Veggio. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you for sharing the love. And thank you, everyone in the chat who's sharing the love for Veggio and giving it all for him, dude. Mwah, you're awesome. Keep it going. So, yeah, Veggio does it up. That's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. First play on there. Where's your grade? I told you I'm poor. I don't get paid till the end of the month, so there is new stuff in the game. I am doing a full breakdown. Now, I did a brief breakdown the other day, and I told you I did a brief breakdown. A lot of people really like the brief breakdown because I like to go through stuff within the game, and I said I didn't have the patch notes. I did. I just couldn't share them. Just lock and key sometimes. I know stuff, but I can't say it. Oh, it must be chilly because I had chili today. Oh god, that's smart. Anyway, now I have the patch notes. I will be giving you a full a full breakdown that's coming over the next couple of days. As I say, you're getting daily content here again, right at BCG, and I've got to stop rubbing my head because I think I've got chili in my hands. But you're getting your daily content, and there will be a full breakdown where I will be going through everything that's in the store, what costs what, how to use it, and it's basically what we're doing tonight is what I'm going to be going through is how you use things, how you can upgrade your life within Astroneer to be the best way possible. Now you've got all this awesome stuff, right? Oh, what's up, Bat? How you doing, bro? Go wash. I should go. I mean, I have washed my hands since I've been in the bathroom and stuff, but I don't know. I think I've because I ate at my desk and I might have been playing. I don't know, but my eye's burning. But what do you mean you don't know? Yeah, you act all innocent doing a robot. Right, I need to get this first thing built. So I'm not going to build it. Yeah, I'll build it this side. This it's going to be on this section. Right, so let's map out a section here that we're going to use. Now, I want a nice, swift way of driving in, unloading, driving out. So first things first, let's spawn in 4 large rovers, because that's going to be the biggest size vehicle. So let's spawn 4 of those. Bam. 1, 2, 3. There we go, got our 4. Let's put them all together. We don't need to power them because we're in creative. Yes. Pull that there. Oh, yes. That one there. And then let's get a seat. I'm going to go with the larger seat because it looks cool. Bloop bloop. Put that there. Connect these up. So we're going to have the length of our vehicle. So then I've got a nice measurement to go with. Right, okay. Hey, new vision. How you doing? New vision. I can't read. Hey Zelly Master, long time. No, it has been a while. How have you been? I hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been keeping safe. So I'm gonna pull this in, and we'll get our measurements. New version. Zelly, you fool. Right, so that's going to be kind of sort of centered. So that is quite big. Now, do we get it so it goes underground and on the top and like? Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have it underground. So if we say this is our central section, let's move you away. Skirt. We'll say this is central. Let me make this a bit smaller. There we go. There's our center. And what we can do is we can bring that a little bit more. Because again, we're going to need to have the auto sorting center, and what we might do is we might put that underground, then it comes above ground, and then puts it all away. Lang, how you doing? Hello everybody, long time no see. How have you been? Doing great, dude. Hope you are well. I'm doing great, apart from like rubbing my eyes and just burning them. What we're going to do now is we're going to dig down. So, in fact, no, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to dig out. I'm going to go along here. We're going to say about there. And then the same here. We'll test it. Make sure it's long enough. We'll just do it by eye. That's fine. We get our rover. We want to make sure our rover's in the well completely. So bring that out to here. We'll drive that to the end. Is that covered? Yeah, sort of. We're risking it a bit, so let's add a little bit more. So this is where we want the ramp to be. So, sorry, the flat section of the ramp. So it depends on how deep we go down. Let's make that a bit bigger. Nom, 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 nom. Delicioso. If we say, let's say there, then we've got enough mass that we can play around with. Okay, let's create the bottom. There it is. So what we want is then to line that up. There's the line that we're going to follow. So if we put our leveling block just here, it'll give us our 45 degree in the perfect spot. There we go. And we'll bring that up to the surface. Ooh, lovely. So there you go, that's where it's going to go down. Nom 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 nom. Flatten that off. There's our flat bit there. There's a floater. Boop. Get rid of those. Do our flat bit again. And then run that back down. Now we're going to do the same on the opposite side, and then we're just going to make nice walls and merge it all together. So here we're going to chop, 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 chop. To get the same line, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this section, run it underneath here. There we go. We've got the same level as the other side. So what we need to do now is we need to follow this line down, which is here. Move that out a bit. Take our leveling block, place it there, blop. There we go. We've got our 45, and we can take that up to the surface. And then we got that section. Easy peasy. Now for this bit, what we're going to do is we're going to have a nice flat wall. So if I add that to there, it'll give me the wall. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this wall down. There we go. And then we can start getting rid of this soil and merging it nicely. Now what we need to do is boost it up and dig a massive hole. So we'll dig all this out. Begone, foul soil. I mean, really, I should have moved the rover, but yeah, it's fine. Flatten this out. There's our wall. So again, the whole purpose of this is to have a machine that is gonna unload our rovers and take it to an automation center. Now I need to get a flat wall here, so what I'll do is I'll make sure that I've got plenty of space for the rover to drive in and out. We'll flip that over. Flip over the rover. So width wise, yeah, it's probably looking about there. So I'll put the block on there. There we go. Happy with that. And we'll flatten that off. Lovely. Now let's reduce it down because we don't need that mass anymore, because we're now ready to do the little fiddly bits. Okay. So how are you guys and gals at home enjoying the new update? I know you have had it for less than half a day, but how are you finding it? What have you had as in ideas and thoughts to do with the new stuff, if any? One of my favourite things at the moment is the signs. Playing with those new platforms, those activated platforms, putting lights on them, playing around with the counters and the delay switches. Flatten that out there. Bring it to there. Wicked. Okay, so it's not too bad. Let's get rid of that. It's too much. Let's fix our around here. As soon as I've done this, I'll go through chat. Do you lovely folks? Let's fix this along here. What I'm going to do is probably put a roof on this. I want to merge in the platforms with the auto arms on, so they look nice and swanky. Go and merge that. Fix our 45 there. Reduce that down. So we can do some finer detail work. There we go. Fix this section. Fix that bit of floor. That bit there. Meet up in the corner. We'll make this a bit larger as we go along here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a tunnel for the multiple arms just to bring stuff down. Now the multiple arms are going to put it on a mass storage And what's going to happen off that mass storage is going to be magical, because the auto arms are just going to be pulling the right materials off and putting them in the right place. So basically, as I say, it's an auto sorting center. So it's going to allow us to put a mass of different resources, and it's going to get organized automatically without a problem. Okay, so walls are done. Let me have a look at chat. What's going on? New suit color name Night Stalker. That's straight out of Fallout New Vegas. Fly me to the moon, says Lance. Hey Zelly, hey, look at the camera.
No, can't look at the camera. No, not looking at it.
I don't know if you watched that video today of into the Flames. I got it about a month ago, but absolutely phenomenal game. There's going to be a lot more coming into it, and I appreciate the feedback that I got from you as well. If Karen's played Astroneer, give me your company. Take me to your... I want to see your manager. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. That's a cool game. Wait, I wonder if I will be able to mod Astroneer. With that softwares I got from modding Astroneer, I may or may not be able to mod Astro. So, one thing that we were talking about in the very early days and early access is about adding mods to Astroneer, and I think the longevity of Astroneer has been phenomenal, and I think when it I'm not saying it's going to dry up, but adding mods into it will be absolutely phenomenal. It will kind of stretch out a lot longer. Haven't had a try yet. It's 4 AM at the moment here, and was watching you blow up the moon Novus. So you thought, yeah, I thought I was blowing up Novus. I was on for saying yeah, and when we did the explosion, we were like, that's not as impressive as one would think. Wait, we're trying to blow up a giant planet, not a tiny moon. So yeah, it kind of backfired a little bit. Right, so now we got this kind of trench. Let's see what it's like driving in and out, because sometimes the rovers can get a bit stuck. That was smooth, baby. Let's this is not going to be smooth. This is far from smooth. Okay, I might have a bridge there so we can circle around. So let's just put this to the test. And what we can do as well, see, this is what is amazing about the update. I can create gates, right? I need to know, there's one thing I need to know. I need to know this because I haven't tested it yet, and it's something that I thought of when I first seen these platforms coming in. Where are they? There you are. Right. Do you support an Astroneer, or do we clip? See, it clips through. So I've got a great idea for these. But yeah, we'll show you. I know we're going to integrate it into what we're building right here now. So all right, let's just put this down here. So the idea, as the rover comes down, and it's going to hit a gate here. So we need to look at incorporating gates, because once it hits this gate, it turns on the machine, and then it's going to take 3 more clicks, which is the 3 rovers going through it, which is going to be on a counter to turn all the auto arms off. So it's going to be an on and off system. Who remembers Jack and Astroneer? Jack will be back. Jack's going to be recording with Jack in the morning. Right, so I need this big boy here. Oh, hello, big boy. I should have modelled this actually on this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do little cutouts so we can fit these in here. Like so. Oh, you know what? We nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. So these gates are going to go in here. And the idea is when we drive through, 1 click, 2 click, 3 clicks, and then 4 clicks for the 4th rover. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Right. So let's get the auto arms ready to set up, and we need to test them to see if they're going to work and how we're going to put them in. Do I want to put them on a ceiling as we're going to cover this over, or do I leave it uncovered? And do we have them? Come on, try and come in straight. That might help, Zelly. So once we hit that, click. Alright, steady on. It's going to activate. So we need the arms to be able to reach and take. So let's get some arms out. Got two. That joke. Let's get some platforms. And let's test the distance that we've got. We kind of know the distance, but we need to have a look. So we want these so they fully reach over. Now, the best way of doing it is when you put an auto arm like this, you see that the receiving arm, the green circle is disappeared, and the reason for it is because it runs on the wall. You can see it there. See, it's so tiny, it just looks like a little eyelid or a little eye. So what we need to do is we need to make sure that we got these on a level that we're happy with. So let's check the distance. So from there to there, let's count how many blocks we've got. So I'm just looking at the soil here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 blocks from there that it can reach. BGG, do you think Astroneer should have water? Well, they were going to introduce water. Right, the best game I can tell you to look at what water would look like in Astroneer, because they use the same voxel grid, is Wylands. Look at Wylands. That's what water would look like in Astroneer to me. So if you haven't checked that game out, go watch a video of it. Just like go check it out. In fact, we've done videos on Wylands. But yeah, check it out. But that's what water would look like. And it doesn't flow fluidly in that sense. So if you were to take out, say if you had water in this little hole here and you took a chunk, it wouldn't flow in. It stays still. So it would put a lot on the game, just to show you what Astroneer does to your performance. It loves GPU. I mean, this game has no cap, so it's using 99% of my RTX card at the moment, and it will keep using it. It will be like, you've got it, I'm going to eat it, I'm going to num it. So yeah, the more you add into the game, obviously, the more you use. So, but I am running at like nearly 200 frames, 184 at the moment. Right, so let's fix this problem. So we've got obviously more than 6 blocks. So do we put? Let's put a storage on. So this type of storage that we will be using for the mining is obviously going to be a max storage system. I kind of don't like this system, and there's a reason why I don't like it. It's great because you can store an amazing amount of stuff on it, but it all clips together and it looks a bit meh. Where are we? There we are. When I say it looks a bit meh, as I say, they kind of clip to each other. So if you've got several of these, so we'll just use 2 for now. Boop. Get these out. These hold 12 each. Each one of these holds 24. 12 times 24. You do the math because I'm not a calculator. Or that smart. Someone at home now are going, the answer is. So put these on. Before you injure your eye, go wash it. Yeah, I will do. I will do on my next little break. So they would go like that. So the problem is that they're stretching all the way over the other side. So do we do a dual system? I kind of don't want to arch them over, so I want to make it as streamlined as possible. See, this is something that we don't want to have a workaround. We just want to do it. Okay, you're going to say it. So if you don't like what I'm going to say, what's that? Say you if you don't like what I'm going to say. Okay, you're going to say it. What are you going to say? What are you going to say, man? Right, so, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about with the clipping. So these items will clip into each other. And even when you've got these, when you've got resources on them, the resources will kind of intertwine with each other, which is just It just doesn't look nice. Also, when you're driving in caves, you can't see over these things. They're so huge. So you have a visibility issue. So if we stick them there, let's say you can see the clipping. Doesn't matter which way you put it, they clip. Clip. So we need to make sure, unless we change the system up and just don't use these mammoth things, and we use these. But it's completely up to you of how you're going to do it. So I'm going to opt for this system. And the reason why, it stores 24 of each one. And it's not too crazy. It's not too crazy. So we'll do this. It's not the most optimized for storage, but it's going to store a lot, and that's the thing. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to store at the back 4 soil canisters. So I've got to integrate something where I can exchange those, because they have to be manually done, because we don't have any auto arms that cater for the tier 2s, which I hope in the future they do, because that would be absolutely awesome. Tier 2 technology when it comes to auto arms. So we're going to have that there. Well, we'll leave the front one because we're not going to be in creative all the time, so we're going to need power for this monstrosity, and and we're also going to need the drill and the paver on the front, because that's what we tend to use when it comes to mining. So this is kind of upgrading your first setup. So there we go. We've got our first length, and it's quite long. So what we're going to do is I'm going to create a shelf here, a wee little shelf. So if I have a shelf, which means I can't use it. Don't you tell me what to do. We'll do 2 different levels. So we'll have it almost the height of there. And we're going to bring that out. We'll get rid of this. So now we're gonna see what the auto arms do on a lower level. So if we have the auto arms there on a shelf, what are they going to do? So there we can see. Let's remove the rover. Come on, you can do it. Is it stuck? Oh, it's just moving very slow. Up you come. Come on, come on, conquer the hill. I believe in you. Does the rover actually get stuck on that barrier? No, it's clipping through it. It just didn't have enough momentum. It'd be great if we had a lesser incline on that, but we don't. Will they put the leveling block in adventure mode? So the turnaround, they've not turned around and said it's not going in there. It's just obviously they had to work around the terrain in a different way to get the leveling block. I'd love to see the leveling block in adventure mode so people can build. I did release a video yesterday on how to get easy true flats, and that's using dynamite. So if you want to check that out, that'll help. But to answer your question, I don't know. They haven't ruled it out. So. Right, we're just going to do 1 rover because it's a bit easier. So we had the disc for the grabbing section of here. So if we come down, slam it there, that's perfectly aligned. Let's fly a little bit. So as we can see, we've got the green. So that is almost completely over the rover. So if we make this shelf and we have it protruding out a little bit, and it'll narrow it. Okay. I want the width here. Right, so this is where the stop's going to be. That's activating it there, so it's going to be literally touch that. Turns on the auto arms. We're not going to have the auto arms at the front bit, so let's bring this out to here. That's where I think we need to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to boost this up, big boy, to get rid of the surface soil. We'll have that going to about there. And then let's create this shelf. Now the shelf itself I'll probably have flat and then angle it in. So what we need to do is we need to get that flat area. One more. There we go. Let's reduce this down because it's a big boy at the moment. Put this shelf in. There we go. Bring this across. Oh, I can't see! Oh, look what you made me do. Move that. Let's cut the bottom in, as I said, that I wanted. I'm just going to do that. That just cuts it in nicely. So we'll do that when we're ready. So we'll flatten this off. There we go. So we're going to have the auto arms. Now, how many auto arms are we going to use? Well, we can figure that out in a second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the auto arms there. So well, they'll put the platforms there. No, not because that way I need it. We've got the 2 legs that way then. Turn the auto arm that way. Cool. Right, let's flatten this bit off. And let's go connect our rovers again. Alex, how you doing? Welcome on down. Everyone give Alex a nice warm welcome. Wait, did Zelly throw a butter in the window? What? No, no butter. I'm not allowed butter. Darren, how you doing? Just finishing watching you try to blow up Novus. Love that you missed and damaged Visenya. Come on, man. No one's giving me any credit. I know, I completely made a boo-boo. I thought I flew to Novus. I didn't. I went to Visenya. And it was only after I blew her up that I went, why is there no damage to Novus? Why does this moon look completely different to what we... we blew up Visenya. That made life a lot more difficult. So yeah, that was fun. I'm going in an awkward circle here. Right, let's go around this way. Come on, let's go, go, go. You can probably solve the problem of the rover train getting stuck on the ramp by adding a couple of stairs. So that'd be quite nice. We might do that. Good shot there, Big Yo. How's it going? It's going good. BCG Tank 2.0. Yeah, it's going good. I will tell you a butter joke, but you might spread it. Man, they're dad jokes. They're dad jokes, which I love being a dad, so that's fine. Yeah, we might do that. Might steer it out, which will be better. That's a good shout, that dude. Right, so the idea is we slowly come here, we trigger this, and it does like that ripple effect. That's what we want. So let's look at our auto arms. So if we're going to have an auto arm for each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's do that. So let's make a couple of these. Let's get our markings correct. So the idea is these are going to empty the rover and then send them to our auto sorting center. Now, as I say, I'm starting off with the simple stuff. So as you progress through the game, this is kind of what you want to look at automating first, as well as okay. Hang on a minute. I need to test something. So the rear of the vehicle might be used in a different way. You realise you were on the wrong planet was comedy gold. Anything for the entertainment value. Caden, how you doing? You make the best Astroneer videos. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I really do. I'm gonna tell you a bit of a treat. I got knocked a bit today by a person, and I shouldn't get affected by people. I shouldn't care about people's opinions that are just out there to be malicious. But I went and watched the trailer today on Astroneer's trailer, and somebody put, your videos are bad. I mean, I shouldn't care. Your videos are bad, and they went, all right, they're okay, but I just don't like them. And I was like, okay, I'm going to be really positive, because that's what we do here. I was going to be really positive, and I was like, thank you very much for taking that time. And it was kind of facetious what I said. I was like, but it was a bit in the fields. But I was like, oh, yeah, thank you very much for taking the time. I hope you have a great day. But inside, I was just like, dude, you're just mean, man. You kind of get over it, but then you get all these wonderful comments that people turn around and go, dude, we really enjoy your content and stuff, which I do appreciate. But yeah, it's horses for courses. There's got to be people that don't like your content, but you don't usually get people coming up to you going, dude, your videos are bad. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to change what I do. I enjoy what I do because I enjoy it. If someone turns around and goes, oh, I'll pay you $10 to go play Fortnite. No, because it's just painful. Or you should play Fortnite. People are like you. I'm like, no, because I don't like Fortnite. I'd rather put chili on my hands and rub my eyeballs all day. But yeah, I was okay after about 20 minutes afterwards. I will make it sound like a bot. There's no reason for it. There's not. Hey, look at the camera. I don't want to look at the camera, dude. I want to see handsome first. Come on, handsome. Stop it. What? What do you want about? Lang. Forklift bad. Star Wars Empire Strike Back, summer 2020, the fly strike. Yeah, so there's someone was asking Jack if he's getting it. And he had no recollection that there was a new game coming out. Right, okay, so we can see quite clearly that these are covered, which is great. So we'll put these there. There we go. We've got our arms. Now what we need these arms to do is we need to carry them to an automation center. Now we need to sort the automation center up. Now there is over 40 I think there's 41 resources within the game, but we don't need all 41 because we're not gonna get all 41 on this planet. So we need to look at what resources we are going to get on this planet. So let's floater. No, it's not floater, but let's have a look at those now. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you in chat, what resources, ream them all off. Let's see who gets them right. Who gets all Silver's resources correct that you're going to find on this planet? I'm going to give you the first one. It's compound. Well, I got to head out, but I'm going to go, I'm going to be going on the road trip for a few... with a few friends for a couple of days. See ya, Veggio. Stay safe, drive safe, have fun, brother, and yeah, have a great one. Keep us posted in Discord if you got connection over your cell phone. But yeah, everyone, give up Veggio. Wish him a safe journey, dude. Thanks for Astroneer. I will have some content coming for you real soon. But thank you very much. Take it easy, look after yourself, and have a great trip. Yeah, the road trip sounds good. I'm gonna give you a second one. Is that organics, clay we can find on this planet, quartz we can find, wear a mask, says Lance. Yeah, just keep safe, keep safe. Compound, resin, quartz, laterite, organic. There's more. Hey, what's up, Sean? The game, how you doing? You do make good astro videos. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, buddy. Graphite. So far, everyone that we pulled off. Ammonium, we find that. Lithium, that's not found here. Laterite, yes, it's found here. Malachite, yes, it's found here. Sulfurite, it's found here. That's one I missed off. Wolframite, you don't find. Hematite, you don't find. Titanite, you don't find. Carbon, we do find. So we're going to have to sort it out. The only way we find carbon and ceramic is on builds. Now, I am going to include them because we're going to find them out in the world. Glass, we're going to find. Aluminum, we're going to find. Copper, we're going to find. Zinc, we're going to find. So we're looking at everything that we can find in the planet, not just the natural resources we can gain. Rubber, we're not going to find. Plastic, we're not going to find. Or are we? We'll do a test run. Aluminum alloy, we'll leave them. So what we might have a miscellaneous one that the auto setter doesn't sort out. And then we can look at it then. Hydrogen, no. So gases, we are going to find gases. We're definitely going to find scrap. Astronium we are going to get. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So, I mean, we've got quite a few, as you can see there. Bam, bam, bam. We'll count these bad boys up. So this is what we're going to need in the auto center, on top of miscellaneous items. They're going to be a bit of a pain because they can go under other, which is going to be stuff like batteries, wind turbines, solar panels, the small ones, extenders. So we're going to have like an equipment one as well. So if we work out any others, so we got 1 to 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we need 18 within our sorting center. So what we'll do is we'll just move those over there, and we're going to organize our automated sorting center. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this in a hexagon shape. So they put them on storage, and the storage is only going to be a small storage, which is then going to lead to the medium canisters. And how we're going to do this is simple. We're going to use these. These are one of my favorite platforms within the game. These bad boys. So these are going to be what we're going to use for our automation or auto sorting center. Let's get it right. So these are going to take from the rover. They're then going to pass to a mass storage that is going to be. See, I wanted it circular. We might not be able to do it circular, because then that means we're going to have 2 centric circles. So if we have it in the center, got it. I've got it. Easy way, easy to make now as well. What's that? What's that, Darren? Hydrogen and nitrogen. What have I missed here? So we've got ammonium. I'm died. No, don't die. Since when is graphite found on silver? Graphite? Graphite can be found on silver. I'm going to find you some right now. Where's a mountain? So you can find it in the mountains, and you can find it in these ravines. I'll tell you what, I know where there's a ravine. I just want to show you, Sean. As you're scratching your head, wondering where can you find graphite? Well, graphite can be found also in the mushroom biome. You can find it, as I say, in the mountain area. There's some over here, some mountains. Let's see if we can see some graphite. Bam, there you go, boosh. Graphite. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Resin, copper, zinc, aluminum, clay, graphite. Those platforms are now easy to make. Yes, they used to be plastic. I can't pull it off unless it's on a crash. So yeah, so the gases that are only found on like the crashes. Well, I feel kind of, hey, don't feel dumb, dude. It's all about, you know, we don't always know all the answers to things, and that's why you can watch me, because, you know, I've got over 5,000 hours in this game. I love it. It's my favorite game. And also, I'm sick and tired of it being nighttime. Daytime. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these going here, and I'm going to have 2 more bringing it towards a central storage. So what I'm going to do, let's boost this up. Yeah, never feel dumb, dude. Never feel dumb. Empower yourself with knowledge. That's what we're all here for. So what we're going to do, right in the center, we're going to have all this pour onto a massive storage, and then it's going to be sorted. So what sorts of storage can we do? Well, I've got a good idea. It's kind of do you know what? Do you know, I never use this. In fact, hands up. Although I can't see your hands. Chug Jug Plays. How you doing? Welcome on down, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Everyone give Chug Jug. Sorry I didn't see you coming. Right. Who rarely uses this? The Brett. How you doing, Brett? What's up? How's everyone doing? But do good. Lan says, person, your videos are bad. Everyone's sub to BTG, so you have chosen death. Sad face. Right, so how many people don't use this? This is one of my least used things in the entire game, is this. I mean, I used to put them on the front of the rovers just to make it look like a ladybug. Well, why not use large for resin and compound? You use this, Darren? I use it for the I use it for the memes. This storage has become a meme. So I think this would be great for the storage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a line so I can get this is basically central point right here. So how we can get a center line is we're going to pick red and we're going to paint it. This is a great way of, there we go, there's our center line. It's a great way of measuring things. It's a great way of planning things out. So there's our central line. We're going to do this. So we're going to make a cross. We're going to wham bam, that's dead center. Boop. Move it over a bit. Boop. So that should be central. Using cables to get it central, it needs to come over a tiny bit. A bit more back. Oh, that's terrible. There we go. That will do. So we're going to use this. And what we're going to have is we're going to have 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and then we'll have 4 putting all that stuff on. No. So we're going to have a storage where these guys put them on. Right, okay. So here we go. Let's get some auto arms. Let's get some of the platforms for the auto arms. I like to use the round ones. I don't like the square ones when it comes to the auto arms because the auto arms have a round base. Kind of makes sense to use them. So we're going to do that. Make a load of those. So that's going to go from there to there. So we need a way of them passing them over, and because we've got that, we're going to put them on one storage. So the storage I'm going to choose is this. Screw. The reason I'm going to choose this storage is because we can put this storage on that storage. Sorry, that platform. So let's duplicate a few of those. Duplicate a few of those. I said a few, but I made quite a few. Move those over. Right, okay. So these are going to put onto this platform. So let's get that as central as possible. There and there. There and there. So it's going to put onto those. Going to put that down, make it flat. Works perfect. The round ones are easier to connect when they are closer. They are because they kind of they've got their they've got those nice little archways. Bam. But I do like the 4s because they have 4 plugs. Let me just catch up. There's a few new people. Catch Pro 21. How you doing? Like the cat in the box. Welcome on down. Doing a little dab there. So yeah, the round ones I really like. Also, Zelly, did you grab malachite? Did I grab malachite? Malachite is up there. It's in there with the rest of the resources. So that's going to put onto there. Although it's only partly covering it, that's fine. That'll work. I mean, I might move it slightly over it a tiny bit. Get that cable in the middle. Now we don't need to power this. There we go. So it's going to be constantly putting on there. So we've got 2 putting on 2 taken off. So it's not going to get backed up. We're going to do the same here. So these 2 are going to put onto this one. Put that there. Spadoosh. There and there. That's perfect. So then we're going to have that one to take off. We're going to move this back a bit because it's a bit close. There we go. Move that one back. We can put those together like so. They're going to grab from there. Now that is not going to reach our mega storage, so that's going to put onto. What we can do is we can afford a bit more distance. So that's the problem with the distance there. So if we have it there, distance, that's still going to reach onto there. That's fine. As long as that's got a spot to put on, it'll reach. That's perfectly in line with that. But the problem is because that is this is a shorter distance to that. So we have to work it out. So it's still going to pick up from there, It's not going to reach there though. So I want to do it in as the least amount of auto on pickups as possible. So even if we've got them, see that won't either. That picks up on that corner, that's fine. Level. That's still going to pick up on that corner. It's going to reach there, it's going to reach there. We'll just have to see if it reaches. It should stretch. Right, we'll match that to there. No. Match that one to there. So those two are going to pull off that platform. Let's get another platform over here with this one. No, we want that. That's going to reach, that's going to reach. We want it a bit closer. So all this is going to be covered up. So that is going to put onto there. As long as that one's not going to take those corners, it should be fine. Now we've got 6 putting on, 6 taken off. So that's okay. That ratio is going to work fine. It's not going to get clogged up. So all gravy. That's going to put onto there. That's going to put onto there. I mean, even if we have to move this a bit closer. Now the idea is that I'm going to put. See, these are going to be quite tall. I could put them around that way. So it's semi-arch. Because I kind of want to cover these over. Hey Zoe, I am going to say questions of Jack and you. Okay, go for it. Me and scrap is straight up ammonium. Yeah, ammonium is a great one. Also graphite. So using scrap is good for those resources that are kind of a bit more of a challenge on this planet. But it's also great for getting stuff that you can't get on this planet as well. So you can just trade them for stuff that you can't usually obtain. Right, that's touching there. That's covering there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to test this little system out. Let's connect these up nicely. Now we don't have any power, so we're going to have to erect like a little power station here, which is not going to be bad. Power station, please. Put that there. Let's get some underneath the new printer. Sorry, the small printer. Let's make 2 of those. I've made 3. RTG power. That's the way to go. If you're going to go with anything, go RTG. Works day or night. So we don't need that many because they're just automation orbs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a set this way. This is just temporary, so try not to panic. There we go. Oh, wrong way. That's just dictated the entire way it flows. Oopsies. Oh, hello. Welcome on down to the family. That's dope. Hey, welcome on down to BZG, my friend. Thank you very much for subscribing here at BZG. Everyone give that Stope a nice warm welcome to the family. So we're going to connect that there. Then these should reach. And then we're going to do a test. Now, why I'm going to do the test, I'm also going to do this. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do when it comes to these. So this is going to connect. Totally did not mean to do that. And I'm glad I did, because it's the wrong way anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this down. Is it going to settle? Nope. It's because the rover's in the way. Let me just back the rover up. What did I just poop out on the floor? Oh, one of those. Delete. 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 Get rid of those. So let's place this in the ground. There we go. Fantastico. That'll do for now. Right, so what I'm going to need is I'm going to use a button, which is nice and simple. Button repeater. That's going to connect to the button repeater. In fact, no. Don't need to. Don't even need the button repeater now. Right. Okay, let's start activating these. That's going to connect to the you to the you to the you to the You to there. We'll tidy all this up. This is all just a temporary testing field. We are going to need that. What we're going to do is throw a connection onto there. That's going to go there, and that'll connect to that one, that one 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 to that one. Now, what we can do is we can also test out this. Not the delay repeater, this one, a count repeater. So, oh, where did that go? So the count repeater, what it's going to do is it's going to count how many times this is triggered. So I'm going to put this to here. And when this triggers 3 times, when this is triggered 3 times, 4 times, 4 times, it's going to cycle these to turn off. So once that's done that, we get it to cycle back to this. That should work. So we'll test it out. So this should turn them all on once we activate it. So auto arms will go on. Auto arms are on. So we got 1 count on there. Don't forget we've got 4 counts on the counter. It should do it again. 2, 3. Oh, it's turned them on and off each time. Come on, we need to put these steps in. Make it easier. It's proper stuck now. I did that trigger 4 times. Just okay. What we'll do is we'll take that out for now. We don't need it. Bye. So we got this triggering system where they go on and off. Right, they're currently on because they're each one's triggering it. That's dope. What's up, dude? Try not to spam, but welcome on down. Hey, Zelly, I'm new to the channel. I just want to say how grateful I am to see a YouTuber that does tutorials but doesn't sound so blank and instead makes me smile every second. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy the content, as I say. Sorry, Zelly, I'm going to leave, but I'm going to watch your vids. Thank you very much, dude. Take it easy. Look after yourself. Thanks for the enthusiasm. Shockwaves, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? I absolutely love all your Astroneer content. Thank you very much, sir. I'm glad you enjoy it, and I'm glad you just learn a lot, because as I say, I've put a lot of time into this game and I'm still constantly learning. You never kind of stop learning this game because there's always so much, especially now that they've added automation 2. I keep calling it 2.0. It's just 002. So it's just automation 2, but I call it 2.0. But anyway, right, we've got this. So let's have a look and put this into good use. So what we're going to do is we're going to load one each of these items onto our storages and see if it takes everything off our rover. So I want to make sure that each one has at least an item each. Let me just turn down my flight speed. Slow your roll. Put the aluminum there. So this is the first process before we get to the automation. The auto arm automation sorting center. Why do I make things so hard for myself? Why do I do it? Now I put most of these on the far side, so when the arms have to reach, so just to make sure that they can get there. So there we go. Okay, so we've got our items on. These are the items in this particular planet. Chang, bye now. Who's going? Who's going? Who's going? Medium gas canisters unlocked. Yeah. As long as you keep the content going, I'll be watching subbed, of course. Thank you very much. Well, you're going to be getting a lot of Astroneer content. You're going to get You're going to get a video tomorrow, and yeah, you're going to get them. Going to get them coming. Right, I need to fix this ramp, so I need to steer these. Drive me a bit bonkers. Right, so the idea is that this should all be turned off. So what I'm going to have to do is drive into it, reverse, drive it again. So they're all turned on. Now let's see if it picks everything up. Let's see what reaches. Oh, I flew through it, so I triggered it. Let's see what's reaching and what's not reaching. Okay. So we've got a slight problem. As you can see, that there's only that one auto on that's working, so let's turn that one on. It doesn't want to work. These aren't moving, and these aren't moving. That's put it on the platform. So we might need to... Right, okay. So because we got 2 extra spaces, which is a good thing, this is why we test things, we need to put placeholders. Now, a good little placeholder for these, I'm not too sure if you are aware of it, but if you go into this section here, no, this section here, no, somewhere, where is it? Here, get these. These are great little placeholders. Get these ones. So you get the smaller ones, cycle through them till you find it. And these are the holographic chess pieces, and you hide those under there, and they will take up the spots. So again, nice little tip: if you've got spaces that you don't want to exist, you can just fill them in. There you go. So that platform is no longer going to be a problem with having those extra spaces on them. Boop. So we'll fill these up, and then we'll run the test again. Now, I am a bit alarmed why these aren't being picked up off this one. Why aren't these auto alarms doing their job? Why isn't this one dropping that off? Oh. There we go. Right, it's going to pick those placeholders up. Okay, let's get rid of those. We might exchange the platforms then. I forgot that they just pick up anything. Greedy things. So why isn't it picking up those? Is it because it's too far of a reach? Is it just because they're being daft? Well, usually you pick them up, you put them back down, and you know, you'll do the job. But they are definitely within the parameters of picking them up, so why aren't they picking them up? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull away our automated system for turning them on and off. I'm going to turn them all off. I'm going to put that there. Why isn't that placing it onto there? And it's probably because it can't reach. So if I bring this closer, let's see if that fixes the issue. What we'll do is we're going to turn them all off, reset them all. Place all these back on here. So we got some of the items, they were making it to the main storage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace these platforms that we've got here with some smaller ones. So there we go, we've got one on every bit. Be gone with you, be gone with you, be gone with you. Put them on the squares instead. And there, open that up. There we go. That's reaching, that's reaching, that's reaching, that's reaching. That was nice and easy. Bam. Right, if I turn it that way, might be a bit better for it. That reaches, that reaches, that reaches, that reaches. Do the same with that one, turn it that way. And make it easier. Yep, 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 yep. Okay, so I'm going to turn all these on manually. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll put these on as well. Get rid of them. So always test out the stuff that you're working on, because it doesn't always work as smooth. And as I say, the auto arms are a bit finicky, because sometimes they'll take and sometimes they won't. And when it comes to an automated process, you want it to work every time. Right, before I turn it on, let me just read the chat. As long as you keep the content going, I'll keep watching. Build the ramp a little further so you have the momentum when you drive away. So I'll put steps in, that should help out, as Vigio said. Lance, BGG, I just want to say you are the one inspired me to play Astroneer. Well, I'm glad, Lance, I'm glad. Astroneer is my absolute favourite. I've got a genuine love for this game. Sup Zelly, hey, what's up Ginger Squatch, how you doing? I just got part of my fix my old Gateway 30-inch monitor. It's 600p from 2008. Ooh. Cadden says, anyone else love pavers? Pavers are amazing. They are not connected. What's not connected? That. Were they never connected? Thank you very much. Power. Okay, Darren, wow. A use for those chest things. So the chest things are good. I have to say placeholders, but unfortunately the auto arms do take them. Okay, back. All those platforms not connected. They weren't connected. Thank you very much for realising that mistake. It was just like the video that I did with the brief one. I was like, why aren't the soil centrifuges working? Well, how about filling with soils, Ellie? And then they might work. And I was like, yeah, little oversights. But always like, double check. So what we'll do is we'll turn all these on. We'll put this back on now. Now, knowing that I made the human error. So what we do is no, wrong one. They're in the printers. We get our repeater button. Get that back. Put it there. No, you want it away from... One thing I've learned as well, yeah, make sure your repeaters are away from your stuff, otherwise your stuff just wants to pick it up, and that's not always good. Right, 1, 2, 3. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope. Remove, there we go. There, connected to these. So we'll tidy all this up once we got it all working. Right, okay, they're all connected. Let's just go through. Ready and a boosh. So on they go, 2 at a time. Yeah, boy. Yes. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So these guys are unloading. Now it's time for the auto center. I'm not even going to say the word again. So the auto center bit. So what we want is we've got all of these put in to their own unique platforms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a semicircle around this. So we build this in grey. Now I want to up that up so it fills in the soil. So we're going to have this above ground, so it's going to take from around it. Right, okay, so we need to take that down. Let's make it daytime so we can see. There we go. So we want this so it matches up with the edge along here. That looks nice. Does that cut in too much? No, that's fine. So you see there, that gave me the copper because that didn't have a space to put it on. So it's fine. So we just have to make sure that it's constantly taking the resources. So we don't want the auto arms to clip through the ground because I really don't like clipping. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a slope on that. I'm going to get that to feed again just to see what it does. Turn that one off. Turn that one off. Keep that one on. There you go. It didn't clip through the soil. That's perfect. We'll do the same here. That one might clip through the soil. So what I might need to do is just turn that one in a bit more. Still reaches. Cool. Turn that one off. Hello! What's up, Josh? How you doing, Josh? Welcome on down, and we'll give Josh a nice warm welcome. Donable, just had to pop in here long enough to say thank you very much for the Dynamite Tree Flat video the other day. You're very welcome. Such a time saver. Yes, it is. How you doing? Welcome on down as well. Thank you very much. Michael reveals, says, auto arms have no power. Everyone shout at me. I know. But yeah, you're very welcome for that. As I say, I'll keep my content coming. So it helps you guys and gals out. I'm glad you enjoy it, and you just get those tips and put them to good use. Right, perfectamundo. Right, I'm happy with that. Nothing's kind of clipping. They are just on the cusp of can I get away with another block? Nah. See, kind of what I want to do is I want to get that center, so let's sort that out. There we go. Silly happy. That's in the middle now. Okay, so we've got that. We need to take away that edge. No, we don't. We need to bring that edge down. Cool. So this is where we're going to have our auto station. Get tongue-tied. And what we're going to need is we're going to need one of each. Now, how many did I say that we need on this planet? Was it 11? No, 16? 18? We need to work it out. So what we're going to have here is we're going to have an auto arm taken from here, put onto a platform. Now I am going to put storage on and then a canister, and you'll understand why, just for extra space. OCD kicking in. You know I've got bad OCD. I really wish the devs would come through and give us a slow edit mod to allow the fine-tuning editing of the train. Yes, there's something, I put a video up saying, you know, give slow mod. If we're going to have, and the way I see it, right, everything has an opposite. So if we've got a boost mod, why not a slow mod? That's really going to help. We've got a new follower over on Twitch, Phantom Galaxy. Thank you very much, Phantom. We'll see you over on Twitch real soon. Yeah, everything has an opposite. So if we have a boost mod, let's have a slow mod. We have a wide mod, and we have a narrow mod. So if we had that, it would solve. I have to be careful here. Alright, people shouldn't, and I agree with this, people have said to me, Zelly, people shouldn't have to watch your videos to learn how to do true flat. That's right, they shouldn't. They should have a nice easy way of doing true flat, so give it to them, i.e. the leveling block. So until a leveling block comes in, give them something that makes it easier to do true flat. I like to do true flat the traditional way. I also like using the leveling block because it's really quick and instant. At least some it'll fix a few things. It's like, you know, it is like kind of putting a band-aid on a broken leg. You know, it sort of helps, but it doesn't fix the problem. I mean, whoever does that, whoever puts a band-aid on a broken leg, you should not be in the medical profession. But yeah, will help. Right, we need loads of these. Let it rain canisters from the sky. Oh, I love that sound. We're also going to need some of these. So this is the setup I am going to be choosing. Whee! So it's going to go that onto that. Hey! So we're going to do this. We're going to put all these on. Oh dear. I've got everything too close. Alright, so I need to work out what's going to be going on. So this is going to be our auto sorting center. So this is the first thing. I mean, although this is extravagant, it's a bit over the top. You can make a simpler one, but you know me, I like to go above and beyond the Call of Duty. Let's not talk about Call of Duty, it's made me rage. There was an absolute, nope, not even going there, not even going there. There was a massive cheater. No, stop it, Zelly. There was a huge cheater. It was so blatant. He shot me through the entire prison, which was, I was on, no, not talking about Call of Duty. Hey, Astroneer, look, we're playing Astroneer. No, stop talking about it. I really want to say that Call of Duty is the only game that really wants me to throw my whole PC out the window. So ragey. Right. Yeah. If you follow me on Twitter, by the way, at Zellybro, you'll see exactly what I was complaining about. Well, that's all I'm going to say about it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. You get those links below. Yeah. Say no more. I even recorded a bit of footage of it. It was proper jokes. Anyway, this is all also so Zelly never does anything easy. I never do anything easy. Hey, what's up, Jake? How you doing, dude? Welcome on down. Be sure to hydrate and stretch your legs before you fall asleep. Fox love. You know what? I think very soon it is time for a little wee break. Juice is empty. So I do need to hydrate. Thank you very much, Sylvia. You're awesome. Sylvia keeps me alive. I found out, and this is a bit hard for me to discuss actually, because this genuinely scared me in life, like real life, and I did cry a little bit. Hey, grown men cry. I found out that I have high cholesterol, which might not be, you know, it's not a major thing. It just means it's just have to change a few things in diet, like I can't eat butter. Right, well, I've got to just take things in moderation, but it could be possibly on the extent that it's hereditary. So I'm going to be having tests over the next month to find out if my genetics have a bit of a fault in them when it comes to cholesterol. I mean, I love cheese. I don't eat cheese like it's going out of fashion. I like quality cheeses, and in this country, especially the area I live in, they make some of them best cheeses. Bruce, you're a legend. You and Jack make the game awesome. Love your content. Thank you very much, Games for Fun. You know what? You've all been so nice tonight. You've all been coming on down, and you know, just being so bright and cheerful. Thank you very much. You really cheered my day up. I had a bit of a rough start, but yeah. Oh, thank you. You're all so nice. So yeah, that's a bit of a real life thing. Well, I'll drop that in there. What's been going on? It's raining canisters. Hallelujah. So hold on. Durable. But yes, I do agree. The leveling block does need to be added to the standard adventure mode, even if it is like an unlock for who knows. Maybe you get it for unlocking all the planets. So one thing Tim Rand said is I'd love to see in this game stuff that costs a stupid amount of bytes. How easy is bytes? Let's take a census here, right? 26 people in chat. How easy is bytes? Like, how easy? Oh, by the way, I'm going to be showing you the next setup, which is super easy, really easy. Once we've done this, we're moving on to research. I mean, this research should come before this. But we don't do research on silver, because research on silver is... got to keep the Zelly happy. Thank you, Silver. RTG is stupidly cheap for how broken it is. Yeah, RTGs, so easy, so simple. They're cheap. They are cheap. I mean, they're hard to make when you think of hard, but it's not really hard. Nanocarbonality isn't hard. You just need all the resources. And if you follow my instructions on how to get easy gases... Phew, easy. Too easy Glacio base with RCG and rover. Exactly, Shockwave. Remote control. Go to the center of Atrox. You get the research items, 15,000 points if you can. Yeah, I mean, I take 20 minutes to run around Glacio. I come away with 40,000 bytes. It's... Make stuff cost more. Instead of making bytes harder, you could do that. They've done that in the past. They've changed the research setups. They've changed the values. Make stuff cost more. RTGs, this should cost about 50,000 bytes. The same with jetpacks. Make them more expensive, or start adding stuff in the game that's fun that we can spend 100,000 bytes on. Right, there was a robot in the game that was part of the exactly above the Extra Life a charity event that was going on. There was toys in the game. You got to send them off on the Exo, the Exo platform. I forgot what it's called. This, the Exo request platform. I want to build the robot. It was so much fun. I called him Reginald. He's so cute. They took all that time to model him and give him audio and, you know, all these cool things. But then he's gone. Let me buy him for 250,000, a quarter of a million bytes. I will grind a quarter of a million bytes just to get Reginald and build as many as I want. I'd love stuff like that to come into the game. I mean, I love Astroneer. There's nothing it's kind of missing up. I think we will get to that point where we start getting those things. I got those items still on my... I've still got an old save with all those stuff on. My second save in the game I started this week. We were able to go from scratch to RTGs in one day. Yeah, I can complete Astroneer in about 5 hours. Get everything. Unlock everything within an hour. Build everything. And, you know, finish the game. To the point of unlocking everything. Unlocking the gateways. So if you grind, it's easy, but this is why I like to embellish and, you know, just go over the top with Astroneer, because I can. Right, okay, so here we are at the auto sorting center on Silver, and we need to get all these items also sorted. So the first one I'm going to do is compound. So the idea is we have auto arms all around here feeding off. So let's do compound first. So we want that platform. We want that auto arm. Rain and rain. But when did you start playing Astroneer? I started playing Astroneer on the 26th of December 2016, the day it came out. Right, scoot. Right, so what we want to make sure is that these auto arms cover the entire platform. And the reason for that is if there's a piece of compound over here and it doesn't reach it, that piece of compound is forever going to clog up the system. We don't want that. And the same, we don't want it too close. Ow. Just got a bit of pain in my tummy. Right, okay, so there is proven that fact. These ones here, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's not always like set in stone that is the boundary for those. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this compound, put that there. That compound is then going to go onto there. That now forces that auto arm to only take compound. That compound is then going to be taken into this blue zone onto here. So then it's going to go into there. Now, one thing that you might need to know about these resource canisters, they need to be primed. But how can we test that? Ow, I've got a cramp in my stomach. That's not good. So I'm using these legs here, these two legs, screw, to line them up. Yeah, that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to power this up. I'm going to power this up by doing this. Boosh. Turn it on. Going to take that compound. Going to put it. Put it straight in the resource canister. So we're going to have this. We're going to have this as like an overspill. So there you go. It's put it in there. That's not primed. Takes compound. Sean the Gamer. So they said on their Twitter they would send tweets to the progress of PS4 updates. That tweet was 2 hours ago. So maybe check Astroneer's Twitter. Yeah. So yeah. PlayStation 4 was behind everything. What's the fastest way to get organic? The fastest way to get organic. Okay. The fastest way. I'm gonna answer the question as said. The fastest way for you to get organic. Get this and put it on your terrain tool. An inhibitor mod. An inhibitor mod, its simple job it prevents terrain deformation. So what it does is when you put it on here, it won't damage the soil, but it will absorb all this stuff. Now, you can then, I'm not going to do it because it'll take away the flowers and I don't want that. But what it'll do is it'll take away all this without damaging the soil, and it will just poop out tons of organic. The best places to go for organic, if you're talking silver, these purple forest biomes. These are full of grass. If you're talking about planet, you want to go to Novus or Visenya. Visenya, absolutely littered with organics. So get yourself one of those, an inhibitor mod, and go nuts. Our remote control soil centrifuge to trade platforms or inhibitor mod. Yeah, so yeah, the centrifuge is a great one as well. Would you say inhibitor mod on the tray mod, or a medium soil canister and soil centrifuge is faster for organic? Well, it depends on how you're doing it. If you're doing it with the tool, then you've got to pick it all up. Unless you've got a rover that has auto arms and it picks it up as you go along. If you're using a drill, if you're thinking of using like a drill on a vehicle, I mean, for me, I weigh up a lot of options. I don't like to damage the soil. I also like the plants. So the soil centrifuge is a really good one. It's 2 soil for 8. I think it's 2 for 8. I have to check now. Is it 6? Yeah, 2 for 8. ABTG, would you maybe look at the game in Tiny Space Program? It is a mobile game and it's fun for me. Okay. Put it in the suggestion in our Discord and I'll check it out. I don't play much mobile gaming anymore. Right, the next one we're going to do is resin. So let's get that one set up. Let's get our auto arm on there. Automation station. So let's see. A couple of those are missing, so we're going to bring it a tiny bit closer. There we go. And then what we're going to do, pluggy. Right. See, I've got to get all of these around this. So this is going to be interesting to see if I can get all of these around here, because there's a lot of them. Right, this is going to be the next one. And if they're going to put them to the right storage, because these are going to have the distance between them, so that's not putting it on there. That's not going to put it on there. Okay, great. Let's bring it back ever so slightly. Those are lined up okay-ish. So this one is going to be organic, resin. So what we're going to do, duplicate that. I'm going to put a couple of these on just to see. Oh, one fell down. Just to see it working. Make sure I put them on some of the difficult sides. There we go. I'm going to put the resin on there. Now that is filtered to receive that. We'll turn it on. Let's see it do its job. Will it reach these? Yes. Ah, look. See the problem? So that, as I said, that's not within the blue circle, but it's automatically going to there. That is what I want to avoid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retry this again without the storage on it. It's going straight to the canister. So we might do away with the storages. Yeah, we'll do away with these storages. Maybe put some lights on, something cool. Okay, there you go. Right, that's working. Next! So the next one we'll do is we want to do all the raw, so we'll do clay next. And clay's, yeah, we don't use it that much. You don't find it that often. It's not like one of the super resources that you find on silver. So let's get that in the position. I'm going to go for there. Click. Let's grab our storage. I click. Oh, deleted it. Didn't mean to do that. It's alright, we'll get another one. Right, clay. There we go. I meant to duplicate it, I deleted it. So we put a couple of these in different places. Just make sure that it reaches. We'll do it on the far side there, and we're going to prime that. Thank you very much. Bam. Great catch. So that's done. Let's make sure that it's lined up nicely. See, seems to be a massive gap between these two. Huge gap. I think that's just the angle that it's done. So we'll bring it closer so it looks. Let's see. These have to kind of be quite tight with each other because there's so many going around. Bring that one in. Lovely. Right, let's give it a whirl. See if it does it. Boop. There we go. What about an inhibitor mod attachment for rovers? That would be great. If you could put an inhibitor mod on a rover or the drill, that would be great. So that's one thing that's been talked about. I gotta go. No worries, Caden. Take it easy. Whatever you miss, you can catch it tomorrow because this video will upload. I'll be back tomorrow live as we will be continuing this on. And as I say, this entire thing that you see here, when it's finished, will be tomorrow's featured video. So this is going to be our first one in the road to automation to upgrading your base. And in fact, no, it won't. It won't. The first one you're going to be getting is research. Research is your first upgrade. No, it's not. No, it's not. Your vehicles are the first one you're going to upgrade. So it'll be vehicles, research, then it's going to be this automation system. I get it right. I'm a bit worried here because I've got 3. We're going to have 6. We're not going to have enough spaces for what we're doing. I'm getting a bit concerned. I think we're only going to get 9 around it. The only other way is do another stage back here, which you can do, which will get possibly 2 auto arms or 3 auto arms to bring back a section to another dome that it'll take away from. I think that's what we'll do. We'll do a 2-stage one, so it'll pass back. Okay, that's fine. So I'll do another one here, then I'll do 2, which are going to take everything else that isn't raw back a level. Yeah, that'll look nice. That'll look nice. So it's like a 2-stage one. So it'll be 3. Yeah. It'll work. Certainly tries to convince himself. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll do them here. So we'll have 3 that side, 3 that side. There's 7 natural resources that you can find. Every one of them is on this planet. Ammonium, graphite, organic compound, resin, quartz. Did I mention them all? So we have 6 here, and then we'll bring the rest back. Right, okay. Okay, so we'll have 2 auto arms just taking everything else but what we've got here. We'll have to have these pretty straight on together. Right, I'm going to do these 2, then I'm going to take a quick break, get a drink. Right, it doesn't matter because they're both going to be generics. And then we'll crack back on. But I say, this main portion tonight is getting this automation center, this auto sorting center set up. Because there's nothing worse when you get all these resources, you know, you want to drop them off and you just want to get them over and done with. Hey Zelly, I love the way you and Jack did the Dynamite Tree Flat vid, where I would love to see more similar. Yes, me and Jack are going to be back. We're going to be having a lot more fun. People kind of either don't like them because one thing like we used to get called out for a lot was what people call fluff. Right, there's too much fluff in your videos. You just spent the last 7 minutes doing something that didn't need to be done when the whole video is about an explanation. And it's like, that's my setup. That's what I like. I like the comedy style. I don't like do a video and go, right, you take this, you do this, that's it, it's done, bye. And it's not about stretching a video out to get the ad revenue. It's not about that at all. You see videos, any video that you see is like 10 minutes, 1 second. They're after ad revenue, 10 minutes, 5. They're after ad revenue. For me, it doesn't matter. I'd have to change that to under anything over 8 minutes now. But anyway, that's beside the point. But yeah, I like the comedy value. I like what I like doing, and if people like what I do, then that's fine. If you don't like what I do, that's fine. I do what makes me happy, and the way me and Jack have our little stories, I like it. If I laugh when I'm editing something, I know it's sad that you laugh at your own jokes, but if I'm laughing, I laugh. I get my girlfriend to watch my videos, like before I upload them. And if she's laughing, I'm happy. Because I know she finds it funny. And let's not forget, I'm in the entertainment industry here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place these down. I'm going to have a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to go get some fluids. Get hydrated. I'm not convinced on those. That's not close enough. Mr. Z1, what's up? How you doing? Everyone give Mr. Z1 a nice warm welcome. My only complaint about your videos is that you treat your oxygen bar anxiety inducing. Hey man, oxygen, I don't worry about it. Me and oxygen have this love-hate relationship. I love to just hate ignoring it. I die a lot. Hence why I have a death counter. I die a lot. I often yell at my screen, Zelly, breathe. Do you know what? I'm gonna feature that in one of my videos. I'm gonna feature that one. So I'm gonna get the Astroneer to look at the screen as he's going. And do something funny. Darnable screaming at us. At this moment, Darnable screaming at his phone. Zelly, breathe. You can't take it back because you can't prime the arm, so it takes all resources. What's that? What have I missed? Just also mass produce organic until you make a new moon. Channel brought to you by Buando? Darren says, if they don't like what you do, it's not your problem. Exactly. Shockwave giving Mrs. D1 a nice warm welcome. I talked to you on Z stream yesterday. How's it going? Hey, what's up, Otto Hut? Welcome on down. Everyone give Otto Hut a nice warm welcome. Welcome back, dude. Hey, how's your day? It's going good. It's going good. Donable says, I am. And dude, don't forget, we are family friendly. So I am going to have to... I don't want to time you out. I just want to remove the comment. Boosh. Okay. Sweet, I didn't time you out. We are family friendly, so if you want to write that in a family friendly way, I'll read it. Game fun times. I love you and Jack's comedy on your videos. That's what makes your channel unique, especially. Exactly. You gotta have your own thing. And do you know what? Jack has no say in this character. I'm gonna be honest. Jack has no say in this character. That's all me. Jack, do this, and he's like, do this, do this, and like for the Dynamite video, he has no idea what was going on. He injects his own personality into it. So I want to say to him, right, you're gonna put down Dynamite. He puts it down the way he wants it to. So it's not all like he's a puppet on a string. It's that I have the story, and then it goes along. It's kind of ad-libbed as we go along. And now that Dynamite video, I voiced over. So there was just me and Jack talking, and you actually got Jack's voice for the very first time in that bonus clip if you've seen it. That's the very first time you hear Jack's real voice. So yeah, I kind of just all right, do you dance, because in my mind I'm making up the story as I go along. And I'm making up the relationship of that particular thing. So I imagine Jack's character being like this naughty, mischievous friend that just out for giggles, just wants to cause anarchy. And I find it funny because it's kind of like me and Jack when we usually play, but because he chooses to not have a talking part in it. He just wants to be like a silent one. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So it's quite funny. It might be interesting if we do like a fans only episode where he's actually watch and see what it's like for poor Jack. For Jack when we do record videos, you'll think poor Jack. How'd you put it with Zelly? Do another blow up stream. Yeah, we should do, and actually blow up the moon and not a massive planet. Stackman says Zelly is the director, Jack is the actor. Yeah. New Vision says you want to store more further away because you can't pull all the resources around the storage. You can't prime the line, so it takes all. Also, the ones you already have. So I see what you're saying. It will try and take the resources that go on. There's like no take all. It will try and take the resin. It will try and take the clay. That is a very good point. But let's test it. We'll have to test it. The only other way is putting a delay. I can put a delay system in, which is great because I can use it. So if I put a 12-second, no. Oh, you pickled me head thinking of that. I was just gonna wing it and see where I got to. Right, automation station. I just can't fit unless I fit the primary 7 around there. I just can't fit all of them around there. How high do these go? The gears in Zelly's head are turning. You can... Hey! Leave go of my leveling block. How dare you? How very dare you? Well, I really don't care about the underside. Yeah, I do. Do that again. Do it again. I didn't see. Do it again, I dare you. Okay, that's fine. Do you see where I'm going with this little bit? Is that one of the sortable item type? So yeah, what I'm creating here, so you've got to make me say it. I'm sorting out an automation auto sorting center. And they say station then. So this is my auto sorting station. So its idea is you bring the vehicle in. So what the whole idea of what this is going to be a setup for the new series. The new series is going to consist of basically upgrading what we currently know in Astroneer. So all the things that we do in Astroneer at the moment, but better. So using the new stuff that we've got is how can we make our systems better than we had them before now that we have new automation or automation 002 in the game. So it's basically just upgrading it, and there's a few different things that is really tweaking it. But anyway, yes, I truly believe you can get way too lucky on how close you cut off in the X. Just by a hair. I do wing it very good. Me, I would just be sitting there with over 9,000 dynamite, and I'm just hiding in the background, pulling the strings. Yeah, I know you and Dynamite, Sylvia. You two, you're just as bad as Jack. You could also do the vertical system, right? I could do a vertical system, but I wanted it within a range, so I can do a circular system. It's just I obviously don't want it. I don't like clipping. You guys know I don't like things clipping to each other. So that goes to that height there. So it's already triggering the fact I want this semi-visible. So what I don't want to happen is this. I don't want to have an auto arm there and then see the auto arm like going whoop and popping up through the soil. I don't want that. Now with this section, if I cover this over, I'm not going to have that because it's going to cover it. Right. So I've gone 3 blocks high. 1, 2, 3. I might have gone too many blocks. If I have it like this, I shouldn't see the auto arms pop through. I mean, they pop through there, that's fine, whatever. So this level here would be the level that I could put the other arms, but will it pick them up? Let's kind of find out. So it reduces the size of the circle for a start. But again, this is all a test. There's no bigger platform that I could put it around unless I did the long storage. See, that's too specific. It's too small. So I don't mind having this as a layout, but this is just no, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. He doesn't like it. The only other way is doing it dual-sided. I don't want it dual-sided. I want it to all one side. Okay. Hey, what's up, Sean Haller? My buddy Lou is the worst with dynamite. He tried to destroy his moon and broke it safe. Right, Sean Haller wants a hug battle. Right, guys and gals. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break because I've been streaming for 2 hours now. I'm going to go get a nice fresh drink. I will put some tunes on for you, which are YouTube friendly. I don't get in trouble. Zelly, it says Dev stream. Well, they're streaming now. Could you borrow the platform sorting done by Z1 as prime canisters grabbing before auto arms? So Roman, welcome on down. I had the same. Right. What is prime canisters grabbing before auto arms? How do you mean? I've not seen Z's one, but I had my I've got my very own. In fact, I'll show you. I shall show you. So this is the very first one I've done. I've done this when automation first came out. I want to be OP again. No chance. You need to stick around, dude. Grow with power. Yeah, but I've not seen Z's system. I don't. One thing I don't like doing is I don't like looking at others' systems. I have my own understanding of what I do. So this is the system that I put in. And I say this was in a couple of months ago. This is the system that they used in the video. But this is the system I've got for canisters. So it puts on and it triggers and it takes them off. So basically it fills up the medium canister. The medium canister then gets switched out for here. And I can switch it and they all revert and they go to putting them back. How long did it take you to build your automation factory in the update video? So this one here, this is the update factory. This is the BGG factory that you've seen. This is the stuff that you've seen in the video the other day that in the brief one that I taught you all about, and how to use the panels. So this factory took me about a month. So, and this is all done in creative. This is like my favorite bit. I'm gonna activate this because you didn't actually see it in the video, but I'm gonna activate all this because you didn't see it. This factory runs smooth as silk, and for me, yeah, it's probably the best factory. I don't like Bro and BO2, but I spend a lot of time breaking stuff down. It's probably the best factory I've seen that is complete. and it all does its thing. So the auto arms are all working, they're placing them down. You've got the smelters on with the chemistry labs. Usually you have them separated, which I've had before. We need to set this on to cycle, so now this has changed. So as I say, everything's changed when it comes to automation 2, so these tweaks have to be implemented. These will all start working. So when it comes to the new factory that we're building, I'm going to have exactly the same setup here. It will have some slight differences because it'll have the large gas canisters, but that's the only difference, because this system works perfect. It does what it does. There you go, you're just waiting for the titanium to be made. Titanium then gets switched over. That actually should be going over to there. That takes it, grabs it over there, and then you got your nanocarbon alloy that's going. But yeah, the only difference is I'm using the small canisters where I need the other ones. I'm so happy they did that. The repeater button is amazing. It really is. Michael Evans, if you make the floor higher, you can put the auto arms on the ceiling to reach the dome. Well, if I did them upside down, so I was thinking of doing one where it took it up and took it round. But yeah, not so sure. All that should be going over the other side. I think I need to get an auto arm to pull that over. So I'll just put gas on my backpack. So yeah, this system works beautifully. Absolutely beautifully. I love it. Diamond's not being made though. So that should snatch some of it without arms being greedy. Well, yeah, does this thing. Makes what it's supposed to make. Starts filling them up. Oh, it's got one in there. Why is the resin not going over? Ah, it's because there's no storage. Right. I don't know why I'm on this safe. Should be crafting me new stuff. You stop a minute, because you're being very, very greedy. Yep, stop. You stop now. There you go, crack on. Yeah, well, the system works. Everything's cracking on. It just makes it. You just set it and forget it, and that's the best thing. And my favourite bit is up here. This is my favourite bit. Oh, I love it. That's got the button repeater on it. Yeah, baby. All of these are getting crafted at the same time. So it's just, that is wicked. And there's this one here, but this one doesn't auto feed. And then there's this one. But this got changed because these are now integrated. But yeah, does exactly what I intended it to do. Love it. But this factory bit here, this is like, it's straightforward. It's so simple and it looks nice. It's organized. And it does everything. Everything works together. So this is the most complex bit here, which is obviously your ammonium turned into hydrogen, the hydrogen then being turned into graphene, the graphene then going over to the titanium, turned into titanium alloy. You've got the steel section, titanium alloy and the steel coming together to make the nanocarbon alloy. I slowly become OP again. Nice. This factory is goals. So yeah, this is what I am aiming for in the new factory, but I want to have so many new systems. And I say the system that will be changing with this factory is the fact of the gas. That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this here. I'll say I'm going to have a quick break. I'm going to leave you watching the factory. I'll put you some tunes on so you can chill out. But the nanocarbon alloy automation I keep talking about is just a jumbled mess of machines. But hey, at least it works. It does. Alright, I'm tired. I'm going to get to bed, get some rest. No worries, Shockwaves. Take it easy, dude. Get yourself some rest. If you are leaving in the next 5 minutes, say goodbye to me. So I can say good night. God bless. Keep safe. Stay well. Where? Oh, where did my music go? Boop. I hope Systemera make a base building part. I would love to see that. I'd love to see like walls and stuff be added into the game, but we'll just have to wait and see. Right, I'm gonna pick this section and see what it comes up with. As long as canisters aren't in there, I won't get in trouble. Now we'll play that. Alright, I'll be back in a couple of minutes, folks. Take it easy. I'll see you soon. Enjoy the tunes and enjoy the factory. Okay, stop the music. Cut the music. I'm back. How you doing, folks? Boop. There we go. I'm an old tub. What's up, Sean? Yes, you are. You've been around for a long time. But cheers, everybody. Keep hydrated. Have there been any comments from System Era as to why the level of block is only in creative? They're working on it. They're working on it. Right, so what we're going to do, switch back, out of breath, to our original save. I was OP at one point, you were, dude. But you'll get it back. So thanks for holding on, those folks that are still here. But we are working on our automation, auto sorting station. So I'm not happy with what we've got. I mean, I was, but realised that we can't fit it all in because there's so many different items. So especially if I go down to a cave and I go cave splunking, which is my aim tonight, is to do a cave run. Right, so the problem is this is not big enough. So having a little thought, let's go over here. Have a little thought of how we can make that maximised so we can fit everything on it. Well, here's our platforms. Right, we've got this one, and we've got this one. Now, on this one, for what we've got there, this massive dome, it looks nice, but it might not be the answer. The dome has to fit on a tier 4, and a tier 4 is 2 tier 3s connected together. We have one on here, but we also have this. So, how can we maximize the space so we can upgrade it? So, what I was thinking is if we have this flat out, which means we have to move everything that's down here, which is fine. I still want the idea that it goes around and we've got that nice section. So what I'm thinking is that we have these. We make use of the new platforms. Where are they? Down here. The new storages, sorry. These can fit on here. Bam and bam. Looking at the levels though, it kind of looks okay. So if we get this boosted up so all this is on one level, that should work quite fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to incorporate this system, and this should give us more space so we can get everything that we want on here. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out this. We're going to reshuffle down the bottom. Move these back. We're going to move those next to their correspondent storages. Move you back there. Move you back there. Cool. What is the heist thing? So the heist is a little mini game within the chat. So check your wallet, exclamation mark wallet. That'll tell you how much sovereigns you've got to play with. So it's just a why I do my thing. If you want a little game with the people in chat, you can have some fun. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to remove this now. Let's remove this automation system. Boop. Pull that out. We're still going to have 6 onto 6. And let's boost this up. Move you, move you. Let's do that. Okay. So this previous one we're going to take out. We're going to put it into this one here. So this would be nice if we got this, what, 2 blocks higher? So if we got this 2 blocks higher, and we got these, like that one to fill the middle one, that one to fill there. See, the problem is that it's then going to be, it's going to be stressed. It needs to be in one section, doesn't it? That's the problem that we're having. Because if compound goes here, we're not going to be able to get it if the system's there. So we have to rethink what I've just thought. Yeah, that's why I went with this one, because it can reach. If we have it there, is it going to cover it? Which the answer is probably no. Let me just hide that up a bit. So it's not going to cover it, I know. So I think I am going to have to stick with the dome, but I'm going to have to come up with a better way of using the dome. So that'll get quite a bit of coverage, but it's not going to cover enough where it's going to take the entire board. Okay, so we're going to have to go back to the dome. But we're going to have to figure out a way that we can fit more around it. Let's remove all this. So if I keep those 6 there, put the dome, how am I going to get more around it? So that's the problem, is I can only get so many around it. And there's just too many resources. To fit it on. If we go above it, the circle's too small, so it has to be this level. The only way I don't know if it's going to put it on there. I might have the solution. If I higher it up by 2, I should be able to go all the way around. In theory. So if we get that to level off there. Okay, let's test you. Let's connect these back up together. Let's make one of those. Boop. Plug you in. Plug you in. Plug you in. We get our power back. That's going to take it. It's still going to put it on there. Cool. So take it from there. It's still going to put it on. It's not like it's putting it on the first one. It's putting it. And it's snapping. Okay. Now let's get our maximum level. So our maximum height is there. Okay. So if I bring out the soil over here, how much is going to pop up the top through the soil? Again, I don't like clipping, so I might need to come up a couple of levels. So it's going to give me more area I can put the auto ones around it. I'm going to come up one level. Let's bring this over. See what this looks like. Is it going to pop up? So it's not too bad. I just don't like the way the auto arms are coming through the soil. let's see what the coverage is like. The coverage is just fine. What happens if I take it one more level? What's the coverage like then? Say if the level is there. What's the coverage like here? Okay, and if I get it a block closer. Okay, so this might work out better. Sorry folks, I'm in super concentration mode. And for those who know me, I don't tend to chat much, so let me just work this out. I'm going to make sure that this thing is dead center. So if I push that out one more, that's equal kind of every side. Okay. What we'll do is we'll try this. Okie dokie, let's try this. We'll just see the auto arms just popping through. I might move these ones back a little bit. I'm going to move these ones back ever so slightly because they are protruding through. Try this one again. Okay, I think we've got our result. Who's off to bed? Welcome back, Lance. How you doing? Good night, Sean. Take it easy, dude. Look after yourself, bro. Right, we're nearly done. We're nearly done for this now. We've got this is the big bit, the logistical nightmare. So we've got that one there. It's going to go to the edge. Let's get it central. Okay. And that should pick up every bit. Right, so we're going to start here. Compound. Get them all center. Compound. And then resin. Have clay. That covers nicely. Now we'll have whatever that's going to be. Might move them ever so slightly closer together. So this one we'll probably have as quartz. Next one we'll probably have as graphite. Some graphite on there. One graphite on there. Okay, cool. Next one, Probably go organics. Put a couple of those on there. Okay. How's that facing the wrong way? No idea. It's facing the wrong way. It's still 5:45 a.m. What time is it for me? Whoa! It's nearly 5 a.m. That's fine. We've got to be up in like 5 hours to start recording anyway. So it's all good. Right. And then that one. We'll set as... I think we'll start doing our metals now. Sulfurite. We'll get on there. Okay, I think we're going to start creating some new ones. Yeah, that goes that way. This one we'll have as laterite. Laterite, where are you? There it is. Create a couple of those. Put that there, it's on there. Okay, next one is malachite. Oh, malachite. There we go, get a couple of those. And then after that, we can then start looking at the refined stuff that we find on the planet. Ooh, ammonium next. So ammonium. Put that in there. And we'll do Astroneer. We're starting to get closer now to meeting these all together. Astroneer next. After Astroneer, I think then we're at our duplicated ones. Zane, hey Zelly, did you see your factory in the new trailer? I sure did. It was in the little gift that they did as well. That was the first instance. I've seen a lot of other people's stuff that I recognise. Hope you have a good day. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Always do. Take it easy. Look after yourself. I'll see you soon. But yeah, how you doing, Zane? But yeah, the very first trailer I had my stuff in was my Astro Kart one, and that was very, very early on in the days of Astroneer. That was like, that blew me away. I was like, wow, really, that's awesome. Might do scrap this time. Do you know what? Scrap is going to go with... No, because scrap can go in a canister. Right, so I've yet to do... See, I don't know if this is going to be enough. We've got the non-natural resources. Right, let's just have a look of how many more we can fit in here. That one, and this one, and this one. put a load of blanks in here. Now, one of these blanks is going to be for miscellaneous stuff, which is basically stuff we find on planet. Like, the small solar panels, the small wind turbines, extenders, batteries, so on and so forth. So I'm going to put like the most used stuff, the most found. Right, I think that's going to be the last one that we can put in. I don't think I can squeeze another one in. Okay, so we've got 4. So one of these is going to obviously be the miscellaneous stuff. Okay, so if we take like the big ticket items, right, aluminum, bam, copper, bam, zinc, bam. Then there's everything else. Everything else is going on this auto arm. This auto arm is going to go to a massive storage. So, okay, cool. We need to test this system out now. So everything is plugged in. I am going to take these off here. So I'm going to disconnect this. I'm going to turn all these on. Just for now. They're all on. These need to be connected. So we'll do that. We'll sort out a nice power source for it. What we'll do is we'll get some what we doing extenders. So we get some extenders, pull them on, pull that off. Come on, connect to that one. No, that one. There we go. Now we're low on power, so let's sort that out. So we've obviously got a lot more auto arms. There we go. Power is still low. We'll fill this up. One more. RTGs. Right, now what we'll do is we'll widen this out so we can... No, don't put them on my backpack. We'll widen these out. Let's remove that. And start getting them on the storage. Why did you put that there? Stop it! Nope! Right, that's it. I'll turn you all off. There you go, you're all off. Just put the stuff on my backpack. I don't want it. Right, okay. I'm going to boost this up. Create a larger area. We'll start putting our storages down around it. That looks absolutely beautiful. Let's turn these on. Circle of automation. It's like a circle of life. Alright, okay, so you're going to go there. Let's get all these lined up nicely so they go to the corresponding ones. Right, organic. And then we've got clay. I don't know if I did one for quartz. Oh, hello, Jinx! Jinx Gaming. Welcome on down to Bros Daily Gaming. Thank you very much for subscribing, dude. Welcome on down to the family. Make sure, folks, if you are new, it's our Discord. That's where you'll find all our awesome players. our awesome community, our family, and you can get together and game together in a nice safe space. You can be yourself and have no worry that you're going to run in to the wrong side of the people on the internet, because we're all cool cats. Okay, so this will get all tidied up. Some of these aren't exactly straight or spaced evenly, but I will sort that out, don't worry, because my OCD will not allow me to get away with it. So for right now, I'm just in the testing phase of doing this. So we're going to need more of these for sure. Let's get some of those. Now, I was going to put storages on there, but it was causing complications because it's so large. The also arms next to it were placing it onto the wrong one, or the one that I didn't want it to. As again, they've got corresponding ones. Okay, just a couple more. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little test of this. I'm going to go take the rover through the planet, go get a variety of resources. And see if our automation system does the job. Okay, so let's plug this back in. Let's see if it does what it's programmed to do. Right, are we ready? Now the problem is that this arm, I'm going to turn it off. This arm's going to take a bit of everything. It's also putting it on that storage below us. So what's on there? Right, you can get out because you're not supposed to be there. That's supposed to go there. Right. So ceramic, we don't have one for it, and we don't have one for glass. So that's where this arm here, this isn't even on straight. This arm is to take them off, because these are the three that we don't have. So these would technically go on a storage like so. But I think the problem is that these auto arms are, are taking what's on here. So let's have a look. Pick two of those. Turn that arm back on. And that's supposed to put them on this storage. Now let's see if these arms down below... Yeah. Okay, we're going to be in a vicious cycle, because the arms below are taking it off there. So what I could do, just as a little test here, is... Hey! Give me that back! It took it again. Hide this up. Away from those arms. Now these arms can reach quite high. They're supposed to, because the reason for it, yeah, it just took it again. The reason for it is because, yeah, it's taking it again. It's going to keep stealing. So this has to go quite high. The reason for it is because of... Give me it back. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh dear. Uh-oh. The reason why is because of the thumpers, to the auto miners. Right, I just want to place it, and then right. Let me turn you off, off and off. You're being very naughty right now. So let's put it that high. Okay, they shouldn't reach up there. And if you do, I'll be quite impressed. So, that one and that one. Turn those on. Let's put that down there. That down there. That down there. That also should store them all the way up the top. And they should be safe. Close to the portal, maybe. Yeah, it's too close. You can switch it with one not in reach of the arm. So if I put them up there, then they're out of the way. So we have this. So the aim now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go spawn a load of resources. I'm going to spawn them instead of digging. Alright. Right, also, as I was saying, the idea, I'm going to put auto arms. I'm going to put an auto arm on the back because I want to test this theory. So the idea, and this is what I'm saying about the vehicles being used with auto arms as one of your first jobs, is because of these. So the small wind turbine, I want to see if it picks it up. So if I drive close enough to it, I should have drove over it. It didn't pick it up. Okay. So I might have to sacrifice these two. Have auto arms like so. And if I drive over them now, it should pick it up. Oh, helps if you turn the auto arms on, Aiden. I just called myself by my real name. There we go. It still didn't take it. Still not taking it. Why are you... Is it because of the power? Because I know I'm in creative mode, so we have infinite power on the rovers. Or is it because there's no power? There we go. It's because I had no power. So there you go. It's picking up the scrap. Now when it picks up the scrap, it puts it into little debris bundles. So perfect. So that's the first thing I'm going to be going through with you tomorrow for your upgrades, is your rovers and your research. Right. So let's spam a load of different resources and put them on and get them working. And I'll get the auto arms to put them on. Right. So what we're going to do is get the research plinth. Sorry, ingredient plinth. What we'll do is we'll pop a load of those off. Okay. Go to the next one. The best way of doing this is if I stick it to there, I can still highlight it and then flick them off like that. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, we want that. Because again, it's going to pick up resources and put them on that one platform that it doesn't recognise. A couple of wolframite. How do you do the spider one? What do you mean, white light? Oh, the spider one. So the spider one is the boss battle. Exclamation mark boss. Right, that'll do for now. Right, what we're going to do is put all these on. Random ones. Do you know what will be a lot easier? Is if I did them like this. They won't work because there's no power. CG quick. There you go, load it all up. So get these slowed. Hey Zelly, I'm back! Didn't get any rest, so I'm just going to watch some more. Okay, my friend. Well, you will see where we're up to. I'm just kind of sorting all these out at the minute. I've just put a load of resources on a rover just to test out our system. To see if we got it right. See if it's going to do the job. Now, some of the resources aren't in our automation system. Now, one thing that I really wanted to do was keep stuff to a minimum, right? So I didn't want loads of research arms, auto arms, like taking stuff for like 10 arm chains along, because you run the higher risk of just like kind of killing your save a bit. That's not full, so keep getting all that stuff on there. If I move the rover, might help. Move all these parts then. Get rid of that. Load it all up, please. Thank you. Kick all that over. Or not, 'cause it's too heavy. So our automation system should work beautifully now. Let's say some of these items aren't in our automation system. I've focused on stuff that we can find on this planet, and we are going to have a storage which is going to hold everything else. Kevin, I hope there will be an update with new planets soon. New planets would be great. I'd be excited for new planets. Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got our auto arms. Everything's set up here. So what we're going to do now is we are going to drive this down into our valley, and all this should start doing what it's programmed to do. Make sure all the arms are turned on underneath. Yes, they are. So this is our auto arm automation sorting station. So we drive this down. It should start to just take all these resources. We're going to drive this up to here. There we go. We're going to jump out. This should start. Now taking these, put them underneath there, and filling up this dome. Okay, so one of the problems I'm noticing is that this arm is taking stuff that it shouldn't be. And again, that's simply because it has no filter. Ooh. The compound's being put on by that there. Let me move this over. Hopefully it'll start putting the compound in there. The compound arm was putting the compound on that. Ammonium shouldn't be on there. It should be on there. So as you see, we've got some lithium on there. Lithium isn't within the auto sorting table, so it's going to stay there. Now the rover's almost completely empty. New level nerds, holy automation holy automation Batman. Dear mother of moons. So there we go, we got a nice automation system going. Look, it's taking the organic, the compound should go, that clay should go, that quartz should go, and the only things that should be left is the stuff that isn't within the system. There you go, that's just took the malachite. There we go, taking the ammonium. That's wolframite on there. That's not within the automating system. That compound should come onto there and then be taken by the compound arm and put into there. Nice, okay. Sweet. And then there's a piece of laterite. There's the laterite, and it's going into there. Now we can see 2 pieces of laterite have gone onto that, so we can sort that out. 2 pieces of quartz have gone onto that, and that's because it's it's quite a narrow section. So these are all, most of these are spread out. So we've got some tweaking to do, which is fine. Now what we should find, I didn't mean to do that. What we should find is that now we have these here. All we have to do, I'm just going to pop them in the corresponding ones. All we have to do is turn this one on, which is our miscellaneous one, and it starts to store it on our miscellaneous storage, and that we just sort out. There you go, it's putting our lithium up there, which we wouldn't usually get on this planet, or we don't get on this planet. Ooh, you cheeky monkey, did you see that? That automation arm took lithium. It's just done it again. It took the lithium, so we might need to hide this up one more level, because it'll do it again. It's taken the bottom one, so it's got to go into that vicious cycle now. I've gone round and round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that. It'll probably steal my block. There we go, it stole my block. If we flatten this out one more level, pull this up here, we'll make this nice and tidy. It shouldn't steal the bottom ones now, so that lithium should be fine. There's my block. Can I have my block back, please? Thank you. So there you go. This is just the one. Because we're going to be doing this on every planet. This is just the one for this planet. Who wants to see it again? Do you want to see it go again? Who wants to see it go again? What? It's drone mode? The way you do all your cinematics? So cool. Yes. Now, it never used to be. I have a second account where I used to hide my character. But who wants to see it go again? I mean, I do. It's so satisfying. Now we get it to go again. We just place that there, empty. Oh, wait. Whoa, you need to stop, mate. You stop taking that zinc. You naughty, naughty one. I forgot to turn all the arms off. So we'll automate this process so all these arms will turn off. And then when we drive in, it'll turn them back on again. As I say, using the new buttons. So all these little kinks, we'll get these worked out. I want all that down there again. And then that one. We'll get all these emptied. I want to see it go again. In future update, we should be able to adjust the import and output circle sizes of the auto. That would be good, remote control. That is a good suggestion. I like that suggestion. I do like that suggestion. So I'm just going to empty all these. There's our Astroneer. Right, I have to turn all these on. Enable output. No. Disable output. So these all need to be on enable output. I just want to see it go again. Excuse me, sorry, I couldn't get to my mute button in time. I do apologise for blowing your eardrums out. The organic. It's a great little mechanic that's going on here. I do say so myself. It's doing its job. Alright, we'll see it going again in just a second. And the last one compound we'll put on there. Now once these are emptied, they just go to a default, so it doesn't matter where you put them. Okay. Right, so make sure all these are enabled output. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Now the problem that we were having was the quartz. That so we moved it over ever so slightly. Right, ladies and gentlemen, you ready? Let's go. Automation process. So they're all getting picked up, taken underneath. That one just dropped that straight up there. That one dropped that straight up there because it knows where it's going. In fact, no, that was naughty. That was naughty. I shouldn't have put that up there. Okay, so we've got a bit of a problem. That shouldn't be taken. That so basically what happened there was we got the malachite going into there, which it shouldn't have done. So The automation system started reaching for it and it's putting it in the wrong spot. See, so that arm is reaching straight up there. Let's put it up there. So this shouldn't be doing that. This should be primed. Oh, it would help if we had it on the right setting. So the same here. Something fishy is going on here. Let's put copper on there. There's malachite in there, so that shouldn't be in there for a start. So we get that taken away. See, it's put it straight up on that storage. So this is why we test things, so we can tweak it. What country are you from, if you don't mind me asking? To me, I'm from the United Kingdom, if you're asking me. Place the miscellaneous arm away from the sorting system below. Swap this one. That is not within the range. So yeah, I'm going to have to tweak a little bit. So that goes there. But everything else went where it's supposed to. Apart from those, they're a bit too close together. No, that's... They've got on the wrong ones. Okay, I'm going to say 90% successful. What are you, self-right? You get over there. You belong in there. So 90% successful. As I say, I'm gonna tweak these and sort these out. What I might do is these auto arms here, I might bring them down a level. Just so they're away from these ones and placing them on there. I'm not reaching all the way up. So, okay. But for now, that's kind of our automated... I'm going to have to think of a solid name so I can keep calling it. But it's basically... The idea of this is to upgrade of what we've got. And there's still it's almost my birthday. I've been thinking about getting a tattoo. Ooh, don't forget tattoos last forever. They don't disappear. So yeah, my advice would be get something that means something. Don't get something that looks cool. I mean, get something that looks cool, but get something that means something, because you carry it with you for life. I got my first tattoo when I was 16. Big mistake. I got a girl's name. I got my childhood sweetheart's name. Yeah, that's on there forever. It's on there forever. Anyway. So yeah, well, I'll think of a cool name to come up with it. It's not perfect, but we will get it perfect. We will. As I say, we'll drop these down one level. But this is something that every base needs on every planet, no matter what, whatever you're harvesting. So just so you can sort your stuff. There's nothing worse to go, that needs to go there, that needs to go there. I can't tell you how much time I've spent messing around, but I'm gonna incorporate the new stuff, and that's the whole point of this now. Is now that we have these new items, incorporate them, such as these gateways. Use the gateway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that triggers, but I only want it to trigger once, so it doesn't keep turning these on and off. So I'm going to use the counter. So this will do the counter 4 times, but it won't trigger these on and off 4 times. So that's what we need to work on. So I'll be coming back tomorrow. We'll be getting the rest of this sorted. We'll be spreading it out. You will see this in tomorrow's video as well, but it is not the main feature. The main feature of tomorrow's video is about taking those rovers out and going and automatically collecting stuff and research. So you're going to get a 2 for 1. You're going to get upgrading rovers, automation rovers, and upgrading. Why, Zelly? Why? I don't know. I was 16, stupid and in love. And then the other one is automatic research, and then we move on to this. Then we start to look at automated processes for bases, and the base being on silver. Then I start to branch off, so you'll start to see. And as I say, this new series is going to be call it Mr. Wiggles Wonder Machine. I like that. This is Mr. Wiggles Wonder Machine, but it's not Mr. Wiggles, it's mine. But I like the look of it. I got what I wanted to achieve, which was it going around one main space that stuff is put and then it's taken away. So that was up here. Was I wanted everything to go to one place and then to be sorted away from it instead of having. So it's a complex process, and most people what they'll do, and I've seen this time and time and again, they'll stretch it out for as far as the eye can see, and there's no need to. I like complication in a nice small area. So i.e. I don't have chains and chains of auto arms. So it reduces the impact on your game, because again, every auto arm is waiting to pick something up, and what it's using is it's using a process constantly. It's always like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, and the game knows that it's constantly saying that. So within the code, you know, the more you have of it going, I want this, I want this, I want this, slow, you know, bungs up. It just kind of it stuffs the game full of stuff. But the ability to be able to turn all these off stops the game going, well, it stops all these also. So if I turn that off, that the code for that is no longer going, okay, it wants to take something, it wants to take something, it wants to take something. It's a great start. I love the idea. Thank you very much. And I say, I want to go bigger and better. As every update comes, I want to go better than what we did before. And I think I'm going to make some magic this time. I'm going to make a beautiful magical base and some awesome design. So yeah, I mean, as I say, this is going to be covered over, and it's going to have a door, and that door is going to be triggered. One thing that I would love, right, is laser motion sensors. Laser motion sensors, they'd be wicked. You drive past something, triggers it instead of going through something. But yeah, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have a gateway up here, and it's gonna open the doors. You drive down. I'm gonna make these steps. But yeah, there's so much. So this is like a complex part to it. But this is nothing compared to what we're gonna be doing. I've got to bury all these platforms in here. We've got to get it all color coded, and just make it look nice. So yeah, this is our first machine. I'm gonna call it. It's the first machine. And it's nowhere near done. But there's only one more thing to do. That's say thank you very much for joining me. I've been Zelly. You've been amazing. We've been Bro Zelly Gaming. Gonna eat your processor and kills the game. Exactly, Sylvia. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for coming on down. If you're new to BZG, you know what to do. Hit the sub button and become part of the BZG fam, and get yourselves into our Discord so you can get yourself into our free Astroneer Discord server, so you can have some fun there with some awesome gamers. Also, if you wouldn't mind, show your appreciation for here at BCG. Smash that like button. And if you're watching this after the fact, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I will be back tomorrow. You'll get more content landed tomorrow, so get ready for it. I'm just waiting for Jack to get home. I'm probably going to have a couple of hours sleep. Wait for Jack, and then we're going to get recording. You might get one, you might get 2 videos tomorrow. I'm also going to have to check on a download, and I'm going to go download Astroneer. So again, shout out Veggio, thank you very much for getting us Astroneer. You've just give your community more content from me and you, so thank you. As always, stay safe, be yourselves, be amazing. I've been Bro Zelly Gaming. Take it easy, folks, look after yourselves, and I'll see you next time. And it's a ciao for now. See you later. Bye. Any dynamite? What do you mean? No dynamite. Not till Jack gets here. Right, see you later, folks. Bye.